So hello everybody, thanks for clicking on the video, hope you enjoy it. So this was either going to be, looking at the circle, this was either going to be a prison or port drop, and in the end decided to go with prison. As you can see, the lobby average KD was 1.18, found out after the fact obviously. So we've got these two guys, the only two that were kind of coming to prison with me. Figured I'd let them fight it out, and towards the start of it landed here. Missed a couple of shots. Yeah. Watching this back after the firefight, I realised he was just shooting me with his starting pistol. So I probably could have been more aggressive than I was, but at the same time, there's no need for me to be. Yeah, so not going to pretend otherwise, I totally blew that jump, but I was going to start in prison anyway, so because I figured they were the only two people there, and so I had the freedom to move around, got myself enough for, I found a self-revive and got myself enough for a loadout. And in recent games I'd been losing some close gunfights, so I've recently changed to using an AS-FAL, so I've got my solo loadout there, and that actually turned out to be quite brutal later on, pivotal later on, as you'll find out. So yeah, I reckon those crates over on the left, they were from the Gulag, Gulaggers, and obviously there was the two in front of me, and this is where I strongly suspect there was a cheater in the lobby. So I'm looking at this guy, and I'm about to get shot from the top of Nakatomi. Yeah, you saw that right. From the top of Nakatomi, 900. I pinged it and looked at the distance later on. 980 meters away with an assault rifle. Yeah, reckon there's a cheater in the lobby. Thought about quitting, but I thought no. I'm lying down here, texting friends to say there's a cheater in my lobby, and then obviously I heard the gunfight. He obviously was fighting somebody, so I was on the lookout for him as well. Whilst obviously just making sure, see any other sniper rifle opportunities. And I get a glimpse of him. I mean, the reload on the Swiss K31 is just far too quick, probably. Now, famously, Wayne Gretzky, the ice hockey player, said you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And this is kind of true here, as you'll see in a second. Yeah, not going to pretend otherwise. It was played for and aimed for it, but still, maybe a fluke. Got myself my ghost. I was quite content to just let that sit there because I knew there was nobody here. And then I got myself a gas mask and headed back up to the top of prison so that I could jump off. And there's no more kind of cuts in the gameplay. Gameplay just kind of plays out from here. And I'll do my best to kind of give you my thinking around at the time, my best recollection of what my thinking was at the time. Saw this guy in the SUV and thought about shooting. Actually regretted aiming down sight there because he probably would have saw a hint of the sniper gun, which is why I suspect he kind of came up here. But then I'm kind of waiting for this push. I saw him there, obviously, but then it didn't happen, you know. And he just kind of took up position himself, as you'll see in a second. And so I think he obviously never saw me, and it was a fairly easy kill. Yeah. So I'm confident again that I've still got that nothing's behind me. There's nothing to my west. There should be nothing to my east as well. Although there is obviously the other side of the other side of those rocks, the other side of the hill. Somebody obviously clustered. Somebody, I don't know if that was a preemptive cluster. I'll rephrase that. I don't know if that was an after the fact cluster to the guy who was on the hill sniping down. Maybe somebody saw the glint and then put the cluster down on top of where they thought he might still be, not realising of course that I'd actually shot him. But you know, they weren't to know, you know. So now, in hindsight, I really wish I'd put kind of claymores here or something. Now, because I've not really done anything to stop anybody coming up running from behind me at the moment. I'm also not. I'm suddenly conscious of the fact that I'm not in a great position. There's not. I've got this tiny wee bit of hard cover, which if I lay down, will protect me. But that's about it. And so, you know, I mean, I'm just sitting there like an idiot at the moment, waiting for somebody to shoot me. So I make the conscious effort to move over to those rocks. And like I said, glad I took the S-Val, as you'll see in a few seconds. Yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, I'd lost my armour and 30% of my health before I'd even fired a shot. I actually looked at it frame by frame. 30% of my health and all my armour before I'd even fired a round back at him, and I still won that firefight. It simply goes at the AS-Val. Not great shooting at the moment, but again, I don't win a lot of matches, so when it comes to moments like this, I start to get very nervous. Hands get very sweaty. Hoping I'm going to make the right decision. I was quite chuffed at this. Yeah, I could watch that again. Yeah, jumping headshot. Yeah, that was quite cool. And there we go. Another win in the bag. So anyway, thanks for watching. Good game. So yeah, if you enjoyed that video, thanks for watching it. Hope you maybe click on one of the other two videos to see if you enjoy them as well. You also can, if you want to find your way back, you can certainly click subscribe and maybe leave a like or a comment, or catch me on Twitch from time to time.